Okay. Hello children. Good morning. How are you all? Fine. Thank you. Say thank you also. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you. And you should ask the others also, how are you, ma'am? So do this several times, or when you are free, you can do the same thing with your, practice with your friends or relatives, whoever. So we had completed certain grammar issues along with examples now. Now I had told you about we're starting with present tense. We have the simple present tense. This is very important. Where do we use this now? Simple present tense. How to make questions in this. Today we'll learn about that also. How to answer questions. First, try to learn to say a few words about your routine. Now if I ask you about your Sundays. Routine Sunday. Sunday, every month you get Sunday, and that day how do you spend? Now the question verb here we use is do and does also. As I had told you, routine can be described with I, first person, singular, we, second first person, plural, then you, same thing, you, we, and they. So here verb will not change, I said. The verb will not change. Means if I say that I get up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you can say the same thing holds good. Get up, or I go to school, or I go to college. How do you say the same thing? You go to college, or you all go to college. It is the same thing. The verb will not change. So many verbs, the verb list you have already. Try to make sentences with that, with them. You have a long list of verb. I told you to prepare the verb list. Suppose eat is there. This is also a verb now. Now how do you use it in a sentence now? I eat fruits after lunch. So I eat fruit. You eat bananas. We eat ice cream. They eat, sorry, here what I mistake I did was, one second. Here first person, second person, third person, he, she, it. Okay. Now how the routine verb will change, simple present tense, the verb will change. Now suppose I say I go to college. It is the same thing for we, you, they. It is the same thing. They go to college, we go to college. This is one sentence, this is second sentence. Suppose I have to do the same thing with he. I cannot use go here. I have to add es to this. He goes to college. He goes to college. With she also what happens? With she also goes to college. So this is the formation. When you want to learn properly, you go, don't say he go to college every day. That is, I told you, this is routine. So we are not talking about anything about the past or the future, or only for today he goes to college. No, it is an ongoing work. So this, if you understand, I'll go to the question formation. How to make questions now. just note down this. This will help you in making sentences now. So you keep making sentences whenever I tell you to do that in your spare time. Do that. Now do is a question verb used in simple present tense. I want something from you now. Say a pencil, pen. Do you have? Do you have a pen? Do you have a pencil? Now make questions, now lot of questions with different thing here. So this is a question now. What should be the answer now? If you have the pencil now or the pen, first you will have to see this question, and in answer what happens is you should say either yes if you have a pen, yes I have, or if you don't have then say no I don't have. This should be very well kept in mind now. Now if I ask you the same thing, the same question and answer with, suppose I have to ask myself sometimes, I have forgotten, I don't know whether it is in the bag or not. Do I have a pen now? I ask myself, do I have a pen? Yes I have. No, I don't think so, I don't have a pen. So I is over now, I, and you is also over, we. Do we all have notebooks now to write down? Do we? Yes, we do. We have. And do they have? Do they have pen? I am asking about others now. Yes, they have. This, only this part will change. Whenever you want to answer, this part will change now. Suppose in the question, another question I will say, do they have a pen? What is the answer? Yes, they have. In place of I will be writing this they. Depending on the question, you have to change it. Now, no, they don't have. Please practice this several times now. Go on practicing. Do you have a sister? Do you have a brother? Or do you have a notebook? Do you have a mobile? Do you have a scooter or a bike? All these things when you ask, you should be able to answer. First you should say yes if you have. If you don't have that, there also you have to say no first. No, I don't have. Yes, I have. If this is understood, we'll go to, so I, you, we, they is over now. Now let us see in third person singular. Third person singular, what happens to the same question now. Here do will change to does. With whom? He, she and it. It can be used for small kids, small children, for children, for non-living. Non-living in the sense table, chair or a board, all these things. So, and also for animals, plants, all this. So if I want to ask a question here, I want to know if your friend has got a pen or not now. Then what is the question I have to make with he now? Does, instead of do we say does. Does he have a pen? Does he have a pen? You should ask him and get the answer. Yes, he, have will change to has here. He has a pen. He has a pen. Same thing goes with she. Same thing goes with it also. A small child. A very small child. We cannot take a child or children means above 6-7 years now. Very small child. Now we have to ask a question. Does he have? Now the same question when we put here, do you have? Yes, I have. Or no, I don't have. This is over. Please practice it. Only then you can remember. Now, does he have? Now I have made one sentence with this. Make for she now. Same thing goes. Everything remains the same except he will change because it is she that we are asking. Does she have? Same thing goes for this also. Does it have? Suppose there is a table now. I say table has. Now we will have to learn has and have also. Instead of going for this now, we will have to learn these two things also. These are also verbs only, auxiliary verbs now. That we will learn. But if this is understood, we will go for this now first. Because you will find it easier. Why has and have is changing or not. Where should it go with? All this. So, first let us take have. Now when I say I have a pen, we, same thing, we have pen, they have pen, it, I and you also have a pen. You have a pen. Here I can't write a here because there are so many people, one pen cannot be there. So we have pens. They have pens. Now if I say, if I put have here, it's only for these four. I, you, we, they. Whereas if I want to put this has, then it should be he has a pen. She has a pen. It means a child. It also has a pen. Singular, so we are giving a here. A, about a article we have already learnt. He has a pen, she has a pen, the child also has a pen. So if this is understood, when have changes to has now. Have and has. Have can be put along with I, we, they, you. You cannot use has here. You cannot use has here, or you cannot use have here. He has a pen, he has a sister, she has a mobile, a child has got a toy train, the child has a toy train. All these things. Look at this is the simplest grammar that you have to learn. Once you practice, keep in mind these are the first person pronoun, that is first person singular, first person plural. You need not remember in that way. Just take it like this, I, you, we, they. Enough. And he, she, it has a pen. So what happens here now? You have whatever you have. See, I am saying whatever you have. I am not saying you has. Has cannot be there. You have. She has. So you practice this once again. You can also make a question with this now. Instead of putting do also, you can make a question with have also. That you have seen people making questions when you listen to somebody talking. have you got a pen? We don't have to use do here. Do you have a pen is also correct. See, if I say, do you have a pen? Okay, perfect. What about this? Even this is correct. I can start with have. Instead of do, I say, have you got a pen? Or I can even say, have you a pen? Got will be better instead. So, then what should you do? With this you prepared a question. With same thing, have we holiday tomorrow? Have we got a holiday tomorrow? Have they got a garden? Have they a garden at home? Have they? Now just look at the change now. Have they got a garden? And have you? That is already done. Okay. So that means we are changing to this now. This same question can be asked without do also. So both are possible. What about this now? Now I will just try to erase this now. Now if I want to ask, he has a pen. I told you what verb should we use? First question verb. Does he have a pen? Does he? Has will change here. Does he have a pen? And answer will be he, yes. Yes should be written. Yes, he has a pen. Now if it is a negative answer, no, he does not. He does not. If I reduce it like this now, I can also write this way. Doesn't have a pen. Look at the change here. It will get he have comes, but because there is does. Now yes is here already. We cannot ask does he has. This is the problem. But it won't become a problem once you understand. Why should now just I explained he has a pen. Why can't I say does he has a pen? No, because in does we have the yes there itself. So we cannot use it double times. It looks very odd. While talking it should be fluent. So he have a pen. Does he have a pen? Does same thing you do with the she now. Does she have a pen? Does she have a sister? Now it has a pen is also same thing. Does it have a pen? So I hope you understood this now. We'll go to the other part of this now. That is after questioning, what happens here is when you keep asking questions to your friends, to your relatives, then half the work is over. Question, answer. Make questions, as many questions as possible. That will help you in learning the language fast. 3-4 times with all, like we have the first person, second person plural, second person plural, same thing, we, first person we, second person, third person they. One second, I am again making a mistake here. It is he, she and it. First person, singular plural, second person singular plural, and third person singular plural. How to put question? Only this will differ. This part will differ. So in simple present tense, if you learn this much, half the work is done. Okay? Now let us go to next part of this. Second part is present continuous tense. Just let us understand. Again we'll go back to revise simple present tense because there are many more things which I have to tell you in that. ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ರುಟೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಆಯಿತು. ರುಟೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸ. ನೀವು ಹಬ್ಬಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ಹೇಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ವರ್ಷ ವರ್ಷ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಿಂದೆನೂ ಇತ್ತು ದೀಪಾವಳಿ, ಇವತ್ತೂ ಇದೆ, ನಾಳೆನೂ ಇದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಯು ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಹಬ್ಬನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು. ಹಬ್ಬದ ದಿವಸ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದು, ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ING ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇರಕೂಡ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇದನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಡೀಟೇಲಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ಇದು ಹೀಗಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ನಾನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ವಿಷಯ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವರ್ಬ್ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ING ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ING ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಈಗ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್. ಹೌದಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಆಮ್ ಐ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್? ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್. ನೌ ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ನೌ? ಯು ಆರ್ ಲಿಸ್ನಿಂಗ್. ನೋಡಿ, ವರ್ಬ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ರೈಟ್. ರೈಟ್ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ING. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಬರೆಯೋದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬರೆಯೋದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬರಿತಾನೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕೂಡ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಈ ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್. ಬರೀ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಏನು ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ING ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಬ್, ಎಲ್ಲದರೊಳಗೂ ವರ್ಬ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, INGನ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಐ ಜೊತೆಲಾಯಿತು, ಯು ಜೊತೆಲಾಯಿತು. ಯು ಆರ್ ಲಿಸ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಲಿಸನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಬು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ING ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್, ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್. You are listening. Then we are playing. They are eating. ಅಥವಾ he, she, it. ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಆ್ಯಮ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಐ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಆ್ಯಮ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಯು ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ದೇ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಿ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಈಸ್. ಶಿ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಈಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯು, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯು. ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ playing. He is eating. She is washing clothes. And he, she ಆದಮೇಲೆ it. ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್. ಏನಾಯ್ತೀಗ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ವರ್ಬನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ಆ್ಯಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? ಆ್ಯಮ್ ಬರೋದು ಒಬ್ರಿಗೇ, ಐ ಜೊತೆಲಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದದ್ದಿಷ್ಟೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿ, ಶಿ, ಇಟ್ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಈಸ್ ಬಂದುಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಈಗ, ಹಲೋ, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಶ್ವೇತಾ? ಅವಳೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ನನಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಅವಳೇ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅವಳು? ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್? ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್? ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಲಾಫಿಂಗ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನೇ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಿ? ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇದು ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದದ್ದು ಈ ವರ್ಬೇನೂ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇದೆರಡನ್ನೂ ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇದು, ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಮುಗ್ದಂಗೆನೇ ಲೆಕ್ಕ. ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ವರ್ಬ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿರೋ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ.